the last video.
Hey, composure's back. We're back in character. Because I'm sure there are plenty of, you know, more terrible anime out there. Rent a girlfriend. Excuse me.
No.
No, but you can call me daddy. Like, I watch his videos when I'm having a bad day, and it's just like, okay, my day is not so bad anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not one for reaction content. I think that, like, I think that a lot of the time it can get very samey, but, like, Danny has commentary, but also makes really funny jokes. And is just, like, an all-around, like, funny dude. So, like, you know, it's just like, oh, okay, you're cool. Like, because with most reactions, it's like, oh, damn, that scene was cool, and it's like, that's about it. It's like, I think I maybe have, like 2 reaction channels in total that I watch, like...
what was it? I think, yeah, that and, Zavid?
Zavid, yeah, because I can't watch horror films. Like, I can't watch horror, I can't do horror. I get too freaked out. Like, and that's not to say that, like, I'm a bitch, and that, like, you know, I get scared easy, that's not it. I hate cheap jump scares in films.
Yeah, and for me, I'm not as scared of like those horror movie that's like just jump scare heavy. Hence to why I'm more like in terms of horror, I prefer like those like mind slash psychological
thrillers.
Like ones that kind of just fucks with your head.
Yeah, like, no, 100%. I agree with that, and that's why like I like thriller movies more than I like horror. But if you can make a horror movie a complete mind, then it's like, oh yeah, I'm in. But like, like for example, that movie Smile that came out, I think it was like a year or so ago. Yeah. That movie was fucking terrifying. Like, again, I watched Zavid because I wasn't going to watch it at home, not even during broad daylight. I was not going to do that to myself because I didn't know anything going into the film, and I'm a bitch when it comes to horror films, I'm sorry. Like, I cover my eyes through most of it. Right. And it was about, you know, there was, like, commentary about, like, putting on a smile when your mental state is so irrevocably like fucked up, and it's like it's beyond repair kind of deal. Yeah, like, well, it's like you know, because okay, we're gonna get into some weird topics, so skip to this point in the video if you do not want to hear about these topics. Anyway, here we go. So self-harm was like a huge topic of that film because the way that the smile demon like transmitted itself was by having someone else watch someone like either take their own life or kill someone else. Like, so that trauma would be passed on to the other victim, and then they would have to do that too, or they would just or they would either have to kill someone or they would have to take out themselves in front of another person to pass it on. And towards the end, it just got so like, it was this mixture of like body horror, mind, and I was just like, oh, I'm not sleeping tonight. Like, and so this idea of, you know, a demon that's passed on through trauma, through loss, through like seeing something so horrible, like, it's too real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that concept, you have personified trauma, you have personified like a demon, or not a demon, but you have personified trauma through the lens of a demon, and have made it something that you're stuck with, that like that you either let it consume you, or you try to cope and deal with it.
Hello.
Oh, what the actual shit is that?
A big golem.
That's a flesh demon.
It's literally not even flesh. It's literal rock. Actually, fun fact: one of the enemies is literally called a flesh golem. So.
Oh, disgusting.
Well, like usual, the boulder tends to do its job.
It tends to do all the heavy lifting.
So yeah, ow.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I will survive. See.
And you leveled up. Good job. You've taken out a lot of these bosses first try. I feel like Castlevania is like your bread and butter.
Red. Oh.
What is that?
Oh, Tuchikona, and I did not kill it. Damn it. Skeleton Blaze. Now I can slide.
Oh, hey. You know what game I would really like to revisit because I haven't played it in years?
Child of Light.
Yes, but no, not that. Not just that game. Dust in Elysian Tale.
Oh, yeah.
That game was so good.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think that was like when I first got Steam, like in high school, like have a Steam account. Yeah, technically that was like my first game. I believe it was like on sale for like $10. Out.
I remember that. Didn't you also buy me Dust?
Yeah, I think it was like a Christmas present. Was it?
Yeah, something like that. Because I remember that like we played it.
Yeah.
In the library during our senior year because we didn't have to take our exams.
Yeah.
So you were like, "Hey, I just got this game. You want to play it?" And I was like, "Okay." And then you're like, "Yeah, by the way, this game was made by one dude." And I'm like, "What?" So,
yeah.
Guys, if you want to go play a really cool game that isn't mega long but also really fun, like that's like play Dust in Elysian Tale.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Oh, speaking of indie games, like as of late, like. Although I've yet to tell you this, but like for some time I've been paying attention to like how there's a couple like indie devs that are making like Kingdom Hearts inspired games. Yeah. Like I think there's one that was made by one dude that basically takes place in like has the Arabian Nights tone
yeah,
to
didn't you show me the trailer for it or something?
I believe,
or not the trailer, but like the development video for
it?
Yeah.
Like I guess like at that point it's actually I was going the wrong way. Thank you, Arachne. I take your soul. Well, not really. Just I guess I take your soul for the XP. But like yeah, like as of late I've been noticing that and I'm like yeah. I would not mind more like Kingdom Hearts inspired gameplay.
Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to get into Kingdom Hearts.
It's just like the time window, as well as like both of us are guilty of having a large library of games to play through.
Oh yeah, no, like one of the games that's on the top of my list is Resident Evil 4 because I've never played a Resident Evil game.
Yeah, for me it was Persona 4 Golden, Xenoblade,
all of the JRPGs because they're so freaking long.
And right around the corner, Tales of Grace. Oh, sorry, Persephone, stop kicking me. Thank you. All in the name of gender equality. Thank you.
You know what? You know, there's another game I really want to play that I haven't got yet.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Also the first. I can say the first one is also like a for me to consider like a masterpiece in terms of.
Oh really?
Story. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've never played any Red Dead games, so I'd really like to give them a shot.
But like I know the story of it, but never really played
That's the one with Arthur Morgan, right?
I believe so. And people watching this, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, please. Because I'm not very good with horror. But I can play games like The Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
Like The Last of Us is like a good benchmark for like what I can handle in terms of like scariness in a game. Like if it's tension based, then I'm good. I say, what the?
You know that little rabbit from like the Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland, yeah.
Yeah, basically turned me back in time as if I never, I came into.
Never went through here.
Yeah, because I know there's an.
Oh.
I know there's a particular soul to basically nullify that.
Cool. Let's find the soul and kill the rabbit.
Oh, lots of head.
Oh.
Oh.
Ma'am.
Ow. Ma'am. you may be looking like a princess, but you have a knife, and this is assault and battery or something.
She's taller than you are. Damn, you're short. She's not dead. Nope.
Then we have.
Oh my god, you know what I just thought of? When you walked through that room and stood, like, beside her?
Right. Ow.
The fucking comic accurate Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine. He's so tiny.
Goodbye, Gandalf. And.
Yes, you are comic accurate short king.
Ow.
Oh, what the
Lizard lady. Hey, diversity, I guess. Diversify.
Lizard people. Oh Jesus! Don't let it. Don't let it zap you with its tongue.
Zap me, more like pierce through my skin.
Oh, it's one of those.
Not that kind of pierce.
No, that's horrible. It's like that, it's like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park, the movie. The little one that has, like, the little flappy things, like the iguanas in the desert. Or not iguanas. I don't know what they're called. But they're like, they got the flappies. The little flappies.
And...
You know what I'm talking
about. Sort of. And...
The little flappy thing that eats the one dude that tries to... it's in the rain. And they has little flappies and it shoots little venom at him and it kills him and eats him.
Oh, those kind.
Yeah, little flappies. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of witches and cats, you know what anime I really couldn't get into and I tried?
What?
I really, really tried? Soul Eater.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, I could not get into it. I was like, what is this?
Just what is
if I
going...
have to listen to Black Star go Yahoo every freaking episode. No.
You're about to drop.
He's an annoying little
You're just gonna drop
kicked him.
Ow.
Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like the aesthetic of that anime is pretty cool, but the dub is very hit or miss, and I watched it dubbed. That may have been my first mistake, I don't know. But, like... Because, I don't know, there's some really good dub anime from, like, the early 2000s, mid-2000s that's just, like, really fucking good.
Undini, walk on water surface, woo!
Oh, we got our Jesus powers, alright.
Pretty much.
These guys have metallic yo-yos that can kill us.
What the f- Did you just saw that for a second, like the disc kind of just yeets it?
Yep, I saw it.
Ooh, hooting, poison seed.
Ooh. Oh, hunting! That's a thing from Norse mythology. Right? Hunting, yeah. No, that's a Nordic.
Yeah.
That's a Nordic blade. Yeah, no, didn't... Oh god, did Thor use that? I don't think... No, maybe not Thor.
You're a bit more familiar with Norse mythology than I do.
Yeah, and it's mostly because of Overly Sarcastic, because I love that channel. That channel's so fucking awesome. Like, but... No! Hunting was from Beowulf! It's not... Thor? Beowulf! I get the two confused, because they're so similar. No, it's from Beowulf. So it is Icelandic in lore, but... Or Nordic, I'm sorry, not Icelandic, I'm sorry. It is Nordic in lore, but I was like, where the fuck have I heard hunting before? And then it's like, oh yeah, that's what he used to decapitate Grendel. I think that was the name of the sword. I don't know. I haven't read Beowulf in a while. I love Beowulf. That was such a cool story. Oh my god. I just you know what I wish sometimes?
Yeah. Ow.
Like if I could go back in time, like I sometimes wish I could freak people out.
In what sense?
Like I don't know, like go up to, like, for example, go back in time, go up to you, and just say the most, like, not the most personal thing, but just say, like, the most, like, the thing that only you would know. And I would just be like, it'd be like, hey, yeah, say the thing, and then it's just, like, you sitting there, like, what the actual hell? What is this girl talking about?
Dini, now become Jesus.
Oh, let's go. Does that use MP? No,
Nope.
because we're Jesus.
No. Well, because like it's a yellow soul, so it's basically just buffs. Great.
Okay.
Buffs and perks.
But yeah, I don't know. If you could go back in time, what would you do?
I have no clue.
You know what I would do if I could go back in time, actually? Let me change that a little bit. Not to say weird things that'll freak you out. I would go back in time and then figure out how to invest in GameStop.
Why?
Because GameStop had like a huge their stock went up like I think over a decade ago, and it was like they made a movie about it.
Valkyrie.
Woot! Let's go. Oh, what the hell? Sir?
Sir. Well, ow.
Oh wait, that was.
Yep. Lady with big sword with.
I have an idea for the thumbnail now. You still use your character, and then it's just me as the Valkyrie. Let's go.
But like in terms of like GameStop stocks, like I remember a while back.
It's like over a decade ago.
No. But like okay. I think we're talking about like two different things because like the only thing like GameStop stocks that I'm aware was like I think it was like 2 years ago, where it's like like a group called like Wall Street Bets basically like artificially like increase like the stocks of GameStop, which at this point is basically just a dying brand. Lilith, stop.
Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry,
Ow.
mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry.
Yeah, they artificially like increase the stocks, even though like people were selling it.
Oh, you mean they were inflating the stock?
Right, like increasing it to such high value so the people that have sold the GameStop stocks try to buy it back with a higher value than it's supposed to be, and that kind of created a clusterfuck about it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, but they made a movie on it. It was a couple years back.
Yeah.
And it was about this guy that had invested in like GameStop stock, and then he became like a millionaire or something.
That one I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah, it was like I think it was in like the mid 2010s. Like it might have been like 2013, 2014.
Yeah,
in there.
yeah. About that point, yeah. I don't know.
So like, yeah, I would go back in time and invest in like a stock that would like blow up to be huge, like a couple of years down the line, so that when that hits, I could just be like, okay, I'm fine. You know, like I'd still like work, and I'd still like go and get my education because duh.
Yeah.
Even if college degrees are becoming less and less valuable.
Take that, college.
No, genuinely, I don't think, like, here's the thing, I don't mind learning things, and I honestly don't even mind going to classes, and, like, doing assignments. What I don't like is the fact that a lot of it feels like busy work.
Just for the sake of, like, yeah, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, like, I don't think, like, because part of going to college was, like, you know, the discussions that you'd have in class, and it's like, okay, that teaches you, you know, communication skills and like your ability to present your argument without getting all emotional and like, because you should be able to present your argument or your thesis and have a civil debate about it, not an argument, a debate.
Yeah,
like
civil
so
debate.
Yeah, and like, you know, that element of being civil is what you develop in college, at least. That's just my perspective. That is not, you know, and I think that if college wasn't so expensive, like I'd probably be working towards my doctorate if it wasn't so expensive.
Yeah.
Like straight up, I would like to go to a different country to get a doctorate. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
Like, yeah, like I've thought about it, and like I want to get a master's, and you know, to teach at the college level, you need a doctorate anyway. So like, I've always wanted to teach at the college level because, one, I think that'd be kind of cool. Two, the subject matter that you can talk about isn't bound by the state that you're in. Like it's just based on like the curriculum that you set as the professor. At least from my understanding, you know, that's you're not bound by K through 12 state standards. So, you know, that to me is why I want to be a college professor at some point in my life. And also, I want to be one of those professors that, like, you know, I'd want to teach, like, some form of a writing course. Because I think I've had, in total, like, in all the years that I was in college, this includes AA degree and my bachelor's. Like, I think I had a total of, like, 2 or even 3 professors that actually, like, helped me, like, refine my skills as a writer. Like, bear in mind, I am not, like, Shakespeare level writer, okay? I'm not great. I'm not even, like, okay, I'm good. I'm not fantastic. Like, you know, like, to somebody that does not write, and that does not write effectively, I guess is the word I can use.
Ow.
I may seem like, oh wow, you have, like, you wrote this? Oh my god, it's so good. It's like, sure, but like if you compare it to something like Brandon Sanderson or like any of the even some of my friends write better than I do. Like, some of my friends are actually fully published authors, and I'm just like, I'm so proud of you. But like, but you know, it's like, I don't think that the only thing that college taught me was A, how to bullshit, B, how to work under stress, C, how to work with incompetent wits for group mates, or
D, all of the above.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is all of the above. Like, it just taught me the skills that would basically, like, you would kind of learn on the fly at, like, an office setting. You know, like, deadlines and, like, stress and not getting enough sleep because of said deadlines. Like, so you have all this work that you bring home with you because you can never actually finish it at your job. So there's that. And that's a very cynical view of college.
Cockatrice.
Oh, that's a giant chicken.
Actually, cockatrice. Help.
What does that do?
It's turning me to stone with its Riz eye lasers.
Ew.
But yeah, this is like an actual. Sorry to cut you off, but like, yeah, cockatrice is an actual thing. It's literally a dragon with like a rooster's head.
Oh yeah, wasn't that in Dungeon Meshi? Didn't they kill that at one point and eat it?
Oh god, it's been a hot minute since we watched Dungeon Meshi.
Dude, Dungeon Meshi is so good.
But yeah,
Talon is probably my favorite character.
But yeah, going back to your topic.
Yeah, so like, I'm not opposed to learning things and, like, you know, getting a degree, but when that degree is like, you know, $50,000 and all this stress and years of work, all for what?
Yeah, like, over time you're just wondering to yourself, yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah,
when I'm putting myself into debt.
Well, and it makes you not want to learn, right? Like,
yeah,
when you put education behind what is essentially a paywall.
And that is definitely like one of my biggest like criticisms with college is it's how heavily paywall, like, even if it's for like an associate's degree, like it is paywall to like such, like, sure, like, oh god, demon, but god,
yeah, words.
But yeah, like, even for something like an associate's degree, depending to where you go, like,
yeah,
sure, like, what was it, like, let's say like 5 basic courses for like an associate's degree on stuff, like, sure, it could be like a couple $1,000. To some, it would be no problem.
Right.
To others, not very much.
That was the thing that really frustrated me. Like, before I even started college, right?
Speaking of college. Speaking of college.
How does this mother? His name is Graham Jones.
Yes,
oh my god.
Yes, we've seen him before.
No, I know. I didn't know his last name was Jones. He does not look like a Jones, first of all. Second of all, that fucking jawline. Third of all, fuck off. We're having a conversation.
So we meet again. I'm glad to see you're unscathed. Good to see you, too. Huh? I've got something I want to ask you. Sure, go ahead. Someone told me that you are to inherit Dracula's powers. I take it that lady from the church told you that, didn't she? It's not true, is it?
So what if she did?
The term inherit is incorrect. It's true then. I was born on the very day that Dracula was destroyed.
So, oh my god. So you're his fucking incarnation? Is that it, you little fuckwit?
He's the eternal fanboy.
Oh my god, he's not Dracula, he's a fanboy. He's like, oh my god, I was born on the day Dracula died. I'm gonna make that like my whole personality.
So in short, that means that I am... Wait, hold on, I didn't... So in short, that means I am... Dracula.
I am Dracula?
That can't be right.
I knew it! I knew he was... I knew it! That can't
Writing
be. Tip number one. Writing tip number one. If you want to be subtle about your villains, don't give him that jawline and don't make him wear purple. Like...
unless to subvert expectations.
You can subvert expectations. Don't be so blatant. Like, this is blatant as hell.
That can't be right. You've been so kind and friendly to me.
You have known him for all of 2 minutes. Use more than 2 brain cells, Soma, please.
Was that like 2 minutes in labor, like 2 minutes in terms of conversation?
That's what I'm saying. You've had 1 2-minute conversation with him. Oh my god, you're dense. Oh my god, you poor son of a bitch. You're going to die.
That is because I don't consider you a threat to my mission. I mean,
no.
Oh no, what if I threw this rock armor soul of throwing boulders like the boulder from the Avatar? What then? Am I a threat? Am I not a threat now?
What if I start throwing rocks at you and then set you on fire? What about that? Make you relive your wife's treatment. How about
Jesus. But that being
I'm sorry.
that it's like, whoa, that got a little morbid.
Sorry. I'm still mad about it. Anyway.
But that being said, you have made it this far. I sense a power within you. Do tell me, what kind of power has awoken within you?
The power to shut your ass up.
To rule and to shut your ass up. What? You foolish boy! That's impossible!
Oh, I love that angle, though. Good angle.
Huh? I can't remain here any longer. I must get to the throne. Your name is Soma, right? You're wrong, Soma. I will not allow you to rule. Yeah. Okay. Jeez, what was that all about?
Oh my god, Soma! Oh my god!